Welcome back to Beyond the Bio, where we highlight the heart behind trusted businesses included in the Sisters and Brother Network. I am your host, Francis, and today we are joined by Shantel Davis, owner of Colors Are Beautiful LLC, a fashion brand featuring original clothing and accessory designs. So let's go behind the bio. Shantel, how are you today?
I'm doing pretty good.
That's good. That's good. So we're gonna jump right into the interview, girl. Okay. So for those who are meeting you for the first time, Chantel, tell us a little bit about yourself.
Well, my name is Shantel. I'm from Miami, Florida, and I am pretty much a social butterfly. I always love arts. I've been doing this ever since I was 13, so I'm kind of an artistic person.
Oh, okay. Awesome. Awesome. So tell us a little bit about Colors Are Beautiful LLC.
Colors Are Beautiful is a business that I started back in October 2nd, 2012. I started this business because I love colors. I love how clothing is in all the colors of the rainbow to make all the clothing look alive without looking boring or bland. So I always like to make my clothing look interesting.
Yes. And I follow you on social media and you make some wonderful pieces, girl. So with that being said, what do you create?
I create clothing, I create facial masks. I also create scarves, shawls, and beanies, handbags, you name it.
Wow. So I know you mentioned that you've been sewing since you was 13 years old. So who taught you how to sew?
Well, I took home economics and I learned from there. And ever since I got a hold of a hand needle, I immediately fell in love with it.
Awesome. Awesome. So with that hand needle in hand, girl, tell us what was the first thing you ever made?
The first thing I've ever made was a stuffed bunny, and I
Mhm.
also made a acrylic frame. Like
Mhm.
it was with a hand needle, but you just sew it in to make it a frame, like a beautiful design. And I made a little crafty heart out of those items.
Nice. Now, do you still have any of those items of your first creations?
As a matter of fact, since it was so old,
Mhm.
raggedy, I don't anymore.
That's okay. I was just wondering because sometimes, we be so proud of our first creations that we make sure we always keep them. So if you don't have them, I truly understand.
But I can
Um,
color of it. It was a purple and white bunny.
oh my goodness. I bet you that was cute. I bet you that was cute. Awesome. So at what point did you decide to make sewing into a business?
Because a lot of people out there are looking for clothing. I've heard about people who goes to retail stores, but they never can find clothing in their style. So that's what inspired me to sew and let everyone else know about it.
Mm-hmm. Awesome. Awesome. So every designer has their own style, and we seen that, right? Like we know that, I can't even name no designers right now. So I don't know what I was gonna say with this question, but every designer has their own style. How would you describe your style?
The way that I would describe my styles is one of a kind because you don't see these designs lately in retail stores. So I always try to make them as unique and come up with newer ideas as possible.
Oh yes, and like I said, I've been following your designs. You really do have some unique clothing styles, and I definitely need to look into purchasing some and see how I can get some. And I love your design. I love your style. It's awesome. So I noticed from the questionnaire we had you fill out for the interview that you wanted to highlight your bag designs today. What makes your bags unique?
Well, again, what makes my bags unique is because I just love creating bags out of old pair of jeans that I outgrown and turn them into a nice handbag, and I've gotten sales out of those.
Awesome. Awesome. So what is the favorite bag you ever designed? Like are all your bags made from old jeans?
Yes,
Mm-hmm.
one favorite bag, and the sister really loved it and she bought it. It was the reversible denim handbag.
Oh wow. Wow. So do you have a bag to show us today or no?
I do have a tote bag that I made back in school.
Oh,
Right.
okay.
Let me go ahead and grab it for you.
So you said you made this one in school?
Yes. Here it is right here, this nice tote bag.
Oh wow. So how many years ago was that?
That was about, well, I actually took classes as well at Joanne's when they were doing classes. So that was
Nice.
in the early 2010s.
Oh wow. And we know Joanne's is no longer with us.
Oh,
That broke my heart. Broke my heart. Do you sketch your ideas out first or do you create as you go?
I create as I go, and at
Mhm.
times I would sketch.
Okay. So I have to ask another creative person this question. So do you have like an idea in your mind on how you want it to turn out and then you have to just get it right? And if it's not how you turned out, you start over. Is that how you do it?
I do a little bit of editing.
Hmm.
I just love using the seam ripper. It's like my BFF. Every time I make a mistake, I rip them out and sew it again.
Yeah, that's like the eraser of the sewing world, right? The
Yeah.
seam ripper. Yes. Yeah, I'm like that too. Like I can have an idea, and if I have to, if I'm before I start a project, I have to think about it for a few days before I even start it. So I'm like that too. Like creative minds always amazes me. So I always need like to dig deeper into those. So far, Chantel, what has been the biggest challenge you faced in your business?
The biggest challenge is facing and dealing with unreliable customers or potential customers, because
Hmm.
they would say that they want an item made or a wardrobe made, but then they will change their mind and don't think about it, or they would back out of the idea and just don't go forward with it.
Yeah, that can be frustrating. Yeah, I had to deal with that a lot too. So I definitely understand. That's definitely a challenge. Okay, what's been one of your proudest moments in your business?
One of my proudest moments is happy and satisfied customers. And I
Hmm.
just love it when they post an item of them wearing my collections, whether it's on Instagram or Facebook, or they would just send me DMs of them wearing my items. That just shows that how proud they are wearing my designs.
Yeah, don't that make you feel good? Make you feel
Yeah,
accomplished? Like, yes, they really love my work.
yes, it does.
That's awesome. Yes, yes. So when someone purchased one of your pieces, how do you hope they feel when they wear and use it? Because we just talked about how you feel when they wear and use it. How do you hope they feel when they wear and use it?
I would hope they would feel happy and satisfied and would like to wear it over and over again.
Yes, yes, awesome. And I'm pretty sure they feel that way. I'm pretty sure. So, where do you see Colors Are Beautiful LLC in the next 5 years?
Hopefully I would see it still growing, getting more and more reliable customers and staying in business.
Yeah, I can see that for you. I can see that for you because you have that personality that makes people want to work with you. So I love it. Okay, so now this is one of my favorite parts of the interview is where we debunk a myth. So I kind of wanted to call this part Mythbusters, but I think that name has already been used. So I can't take that name, but we're going to debunk a myth, okay?
Oh,
So let's see. Is it true that handmade clothing and accessories are always more expensive than their worth?
Um, it depends on the buyer, because some people you'll be surprised about what they would buy. Sometimes they think that the handmade clothing are more expensive than the ones in the store.
Hmm. Yeah. Yeah, and you get that a lot, right? Like, why would I have to pay this much for? So, to just to follow up with that question, because I hear this a lot too, and I want to know what you would say about it. They would be like, "Oh, I can get that from Walmart for $15 instead of paying you $50 for it." Like, what would you say to somebody who says that?
Well, what I can say, and I learned this from a fashion coach, I know that I think you know her. Her name is Han Marie Creates.
Yes, I do know her. Yeah.
It suggests I can offer them a payment plan.
Mm-hmm.
That means like to pay like kind of like Klarna, you pay in 4 installments or
Yeah.
installments. I can do that when a customer
Mm-hmm.
says that.
Yeah. And another thing too, they have to think about is you're getting like at Walmart, this is something that was manufactured, right? And it's machines just pumping them out, but you are giving a handmade quality and you give, you know, one-on-one. I can't think of the word I'm trying to say, but it's handmade with love. So that's way better than any machine, you know, whatever machine pushes out.
Hmm?
um so let's move on. So, how do your personal values, Chantel, influence the way you run Colors Are Beautiful LLC?
My personal value is that I would like my clothing to be high quality, and
Mm-hmm.
I always go for high quality because that's what customers buy, and that's what all of us would buy, high quality stuff, because it lasts forever.
Mm. Okay, I like that that value that you have. So, since you brought up quality, what does quality and integrity mean for you when creating something by hand?
It means to me that clothing has to be neat, of course, because we all like neatness and everything,
Mm.
and it has to be wearable and everything like that.
Mm. Okay. I like that. So, we're going to talk a little bit about the network. We're just going to ask one or two questions for that. Why did you decide to join Sisters and Brothers Network?
Well, when once I heard about it from Cheyenne, and she introduced me to it, is because this helps sisters and brothers all around the world to promote their business.
Yeah. Okay. So, how has your experience been so far with the Sister and Brother Network?
My experience has been very well because I made a couple of sales this month and last month and the month before, so it has been working for me.
Nice. So, you've made sales through the SNBN network, right?
Yes,
That is awesome. Mhm.
and outside of it too.
Nice. That is nice. So before we wrap up, where can we find you online? And what's the best way to order from Colors Are Beautiful LLC?
You can find me, of course, on Instagram, Colors Are Beautiful underscore LLC, and I still have my Facebook like page, Colors Are Beautiful LLC, and I do have a YouTube channel at Colors Are Beautiful LLC.
Awesome. Awesome. Thank you so much for joining us beyond the bio and sharing your journey with us. And thank you to viewers for watching Beyond the Bio. Please make sure you check out our other interviews so you can get to learn the people beyond the bio of their business. So make sure you like this video, you subscribe to our channel, and you click that notification button so you can be up to date on all our videos and get to know more people beyond the bio.